My internet went down today for, I don't know, probably 6 hours in town and everything. People are flooding to the freaking phone company going, or Verizon. What's wrong with the phone? What's wrong with the phones? I was laughing. Holy fuck. What, you people are like 50 and 60 years old. What the fuck did you do without phones before? Crazy. Fuck you gonna do without a phone? Cry about it? Fucking crazy, pussy ass fucking world we live in. Go ahead, knock yourself out, dude. I barely know how to do it myself. And I spend a lot of fucking time doing it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how I would send that shit. How old are you? It ain't that I like to, it's just the way I am, bro. I don't know how to be anywhere, any way else other than myself. And I do swear a fuck lot. I try not to a lot of times, but I don't know how to not be me. I was raised by wild animals. And when it comes down to it, freedom of speech in this country. So fuck them. A lot of people get put off by it. That's because they're weak-hearted pricks that can't fucking... Their level is here, and it stops there. Fuck them. It's usually liberal cunts. Liberal pieces of shit. They want to be communist, fascist, piece of fucking garbages. They're trash. Yeah. It might be more hassle than it's worth, but I appreciate the offer. We'll see what happens. Something's got to change because all you kids, man, you're going to inherit all the garbage trash that these people are trying to do in the world. And it's sad. 14 years old and you're already in debt hundreds of thousands of dollars and you don't even know it. You will never be able to buy a house if things keep going like they're going and they do this communist fucking cult bullshit with Kamala Harris and all that. Believe it. Then people want to rule the world and Man, it's just so screwed. They want it to be like China, but different. Socialism just doesn't work. There's too many lazy cocksuckers out there. If I'm the only one growing a garden and we got 600 people, how are we going to feed everyone? You can't. Well, you won't if they price them out the market. Right now, $150,000 house is $350,000, and it shouldn't be. And then you got to pay the tax on that too. Every year, twice a year. Winter tax and summer tax. Yeah. I hope you're right. Don't be too sure of yourself. You got a long ways. Well, not really. 4 years you could buy. I bought my first house when I was 18 for $12,000. And I bought it on a land contract. You can't even find those anymore. Very rarely. You got big corporations trying to buy up all the shitty houses so nobody else can. So they can jack up the prices of everything. It's all fucked. And that's why I swear. I got young kids, but I own a lot of shit. So at least they got that to look forward to, and they don't even know it yet. But when you're given stuff, you end up blowing it probably anyway, so who fucking knows? I'll just be able to say I tried anyway. Nobody gave me a goddamn thing. A hard time. That's all I got. Yeah. When I was in prison, they used to call me Tom Cruise. What's up, spaceman? Buckethead is about your age. He's a little bit older than you. Knuckles, too? Holy fuck. You guys are on one tonight. I was just explaining Heather Bear as well. Holy smokes. I was just explaining to this young man here, Buckethead, that maybe he'll be able to buy a house one day, but highly unlikely. Because of the communists. It's pretty fucking sad, man. You look at the facts, and the only president that ever lost money and gave his full fucking paycheck away, and they're trying to sink him. Pretty crazy. What the fuck is that? Bleeding? Yeah. Common sense is pretty common, actually. We can all have different views, but reality is plain and simple. We gotta bring back hurt feelings and slaps in the fucking mouth. It'll help deter the hurt feelings reports. You lost your virginity a few weeks ago, Knuckles? No, I ain't crazy. This I get political enough. I'll send you a hurts feelings report. You gotta fill it out and send it back. Takes up to 6 weeks though. You may or may not get a response this year. A Tissue, is that a dog or something? Is that like a Shih Tzu or something? Been clear skies here lately. They'd shut my political view down right away. They'd be like, this fucking guy is not allowed to be telling truth like that. And swearing too all the time? Oh no. The Christians would be up in arms. The women would want to fucking murder me. You gave yourself a great saying today. What's that? I ain't beeping nothing. What's up, crab apple? I got a rope hanging from the highest tree. Spaceman, you gave yourself a great saying today. You didn't say the rest. And this one gives you visions. Just like, wait, how does that song go? Just like Alice when she's 10 feet tall. And I've just had some kind of mushroom. Spaceman's retracted. I need a brain. For killing people asking too much questions. No, I was in there for drugs. Drugs, man. Drugs. Stay away from them. I got some psilocybin in the house, though. Knuckles. Mm-hmm. Today, Knuckles, for about 6 hours, the internet was shut down through the whole city. I didn't realize it till I was on my way home from the dentist. And I was driving right past Verizon, and I went in there because my phone was saying emergency calls only. So I went in there. There was about 100 fucking people in there, all older than me, freaking out about their fucking phones. I was like, you fucking cockroach. What the fuck what'd you do when you were 40? You know? 20 years ago. I couldn't believe it. And fucking liberals were in there crying. Seven years. Yeah, I don't know. They were having, I noticed it on my way into town because I was trying to check my shit on my phone, and then it just all of a sudden went no service. And I tried to get service inside the dentist's office, couldn't get it. Couldn't make phone calls or nothing. The guy outside's like, "What the hell? Well, what are we supposed to do?" I said, "Well, we're supposed to put fucking payphones back in, I guess." The fucker looked at me like, "Huh? You fuck." I said, "Look at that, a paratrooper." You fucking assholes. Mandalorian Lego? No, they don't. It's always something. My neighbor just put up a big Harris fucking Waltz sign. That fucking guy. I don't know how. Her too. I don't know how people can even. I don't fucking get it. But every day I go to the end of the driveway, I gotta see that cocksucker now. So I think, because I own everything on the other side of the road for 10 houses in each direction, I thought about putting a ginormous sign out there saying some stuff. And they'd have to come out their driveway and see that shit dead on every day. You like Star Wars? Hey, Buckethead. I liked Star Wars the first couple times I saw it. I haven't seen it in a long time, though. Don't they got a new Star Wars out? Chewbacca. $20.15, that's what I thought. It was a little bit older. That fucking courthouse is trying to screw me again. Because my ex-wife was supposed to pay me $60 a month in child support when we first got divorced, and I said, I don't fucking need that. Well, now that I haven't been working, I went in there to see, because she's got a great job. I put her through 7 years of college. She's got a master's and everything. And a free house and fucking everything else that her husband fucking lives in for free. So she's supposed to pay me like $500 some a month now. Well, they never sent me the paperwork and they denied the child support for me. So I went in there today and said, if I was a fucking woman, I'd be paying fucking, I'd be getting all that money. You fucking cunts. What a joke, this fucking system. Antiquated system. Back when women's job was to take care of the kids and the men had to go out and work. Antiquated. All our fucking rules and laws are antiquated. Just like them fucking libs trying to come out and say, oh, it's meant for deer hunting, the Second Amendment, you know? What the fuck? That's for muzzle loaders, not M16s. Fuck you. I don't make shit. $0 a year, Buckethead. I used to make a lot, though. I don't do much. I just take care of my kids and swear on the internet. No, I got 50-50 custody. And I know it burns her ass. She fucked up there. Because she could have got full custody too because of my past. But she didn't want the fucking kid to begin with. And that's the truth. And the only reason I didn't get full custody is because she knew I wanted full custody. It's fucked. Real fucked. Just like when Robin she was pregnant with my second child before Judy, and there was complications. Well, we ended up having to have an abortion on my birthday. And he was probably, it was like right at there was like days left before you weren't allowed to have an abortion anymore or something. And we, man, I made her go through procedures. It was a fucking hell show. It was hell. And then they gave us pictures of the kid after it was all said and done, after they got him out of her. And that fucking killed me. But it was like, it was me against her and all the doctors. Because I was the guy. It was none of my fucking business. That's how they made it seem. Yeah, it's fucked. Yeah, Robin, she's really good. But she wanted a girl, and she's got her issues too, you know, just like everyone. But it was fucked. It was really fucked. There's a little more to the story, but the kid couldn't piss. He had a urethra problem. It was a boy, and the flap didn't, like he couldn't piss, so his bladder was super enlarged. But then the thing that got me is right after that, my brother had a kid. They had the same issue, but she had the kid, but it was a girl, and she ended up just fine. So that shit just haunts me. And then Michigan State University actually charged us $20,000 for that fucking abortion. Yeah, there's lots of fucked up shit in this world, man. Lots. They ended up after a couple years, they ended up sending her a letter saying that they took care of the payment and this and that. It was such fucking bullshit. But who knows where that kid went, you know, some kind of fucking research facility. Fucking makes me sick. No. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Actually, that's not a dumb thing. It's just when you don't know people's situation, you don't want to get into their personal stuff. They're a buckethead. Something growling out there. Oh boy. Ooze is back. What's up, Ooze? Oozy, he's alright. Yeah, so when people mention God, I kind of, I don't know. Yeah. 9 o'clock. Yeah, your ma just left here, Ooze. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having faith. People got to look for something to keep them going for sure. I feed off fucking hatred. Oh man, I was wondering why it was so cold. Ooze. No, I don't. That keeps me motivated, but my kids keep me going. That's about it. Kids and painkillers. Hopefully I'll be able to get that well done tomorrow. I got the rest of the stuff today when I was in town. I can't believe the price of shit. Everything's fucking ridiculous. Did you? Out of what? Clay? Paper mache? Yeah. There's all types of people in the world. And when you cut them, they all bleed the same color. You learn a lot from anybody when you don't stay in the dumb room. I hate being the smartest person in the room. It sucks. I go to a different room. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. Yeah, well, I had kids later in life. I didn't have Tommy until I was 38, so I don't know what would be worse. For me, it would have been terrible to have kids younger because I would have been probably be dead already. Priming the fan. I heard you talking about something like that. I got an old fan that I started tearing down. I want to buy a lot of things, but I can't. I want to get a tub, one of those fucking bead blasters. I'd love to have a bead blaster for smalls, but it's got to be big enough to fit like a car rim in there. Yeah. My black cat, she's about a year and a half old. She brought in a mouse last night or the night before for the youngest cat. So funny because every time she comes in and she wants to show somebody something that she caught, she meows real loud and like gnarly, so you know when she's got something. And I went in there and she was laying on her side waiting for the small kitty to come and grab that mouse. And that small cat seen that mouse and it was so freaking happy. It turned into an animal, and grabbed that mouse. I had to grab the cat. She's hanging on to it with her teeth. Let it go. You ain't eating that today. No, that's what we're here for. People wonder why we're here. It's to procreate. And that's the only reason we're here. It's like dogs and animals. Selfish life to have no kids. I know people that don't have them. I envy them. But no, there's a lot of good things that can happen with having kids. It's just fuck, man. Nobody tells you about the sleep deprivation, and that's the worst part to me. What are you doing? I'm waiting until my phone runs out.
Talking on your channel again.
Yeah.
Hey, Knuckles.
Can't barely see nothing over here.
Oh, did you eat?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I got a long day tomorrow. Population is slowly dwindling. I don't know if that's true. We just got 20 million fucking migrants. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. I think that's my new favorite song, actually. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. I wish they'd do one of that fucking cackling whore. None of them would be funny though. It'd be like, oh, turn it off. Remember how that one comedian was saying, it'd be funny as hell to see Trump get shot. Well, it wouldn't be funny, but it would be funny because he'd just be like, oh, and then the fucker got shot. You don't hear him do that joke no more. That's fucked. Probably because of that joke is why he did what he did. I forget his name. He always says he's got Downies because he's got a Down syndrome uncle or something. Yeah, I don't know if that's true though. Fuck, every time I go outside, I see more people than I wanna. Buckethead's back. I mean, I'd eat a cat if I had to. Depends how you season it, right? Fuck, I'd eat a person if I had to. Be hard though, probably. Especially if you knew the person. It'd be like having a pet cow, eh? Or something. Pet pig. Come on, Porky, it's time to make bacon. And people with them pet pigs are fucking nuts. They do shit out the teeth though. What purpose? Yep, everybody thinks that, Buckethead. There's no purpose. Just have kids, grow up, live life, that's all. Be happy. Yeah, not a house pig. I know some crazy assholes with pigs. I want to get a pig. I just don't want to feed them son of a bitches. You got two mating pigs, Knuckles? No. Yeah, well, one good thing about being 14 there, Buckethead, is you got a long ways to go and you can do whatever the fuck you set your mind to. And that goes for anybody, really. Even when you're older, you can still change and do something different. You just gotta have the willpower to do it. Everything's attainable, no matter what. Do I have the willpower? I've done pretty much everything I've ever set out to do. Yeah, cat. I identify as a fucking asshole. But I never shit. No, he's got outside pigs. I want an inside cow of one of those miniature cows. Little tiny, tiny ones. When I was growing up, someone had one of them little pot-belly pig, little tiny pigs. It was like a fucking dog. Aim to make? How much should you aim to make? I would say you should aim to be happy in whatever you're doing, and then whatever you make won't even matter. I loved building and I made a shit ton of money, but I never worked a day in my life. The problem was I was too hard headed and I beat my body up. Not if it was miniature. They'd just have little St. Bernard shits. Not much poker robot. Oh, my back hates my guts. But that's why I can't work like I used to either. You can make money a lot of different ways, man. I don't know. I would get an education and go into the knowing what I know now. I'd probably say get into some sort of medical field, or fucking lawyers make a shit ton for pushing paperwork around. And if you're the lawyer, you hire people to do all the paperwork, and all you do is go into the courtroom and talk for a minute and get thousands of dollars. Depends how lazy you are. I mean, you can make a lot of money doing a lot of different things. You gotta find out what you're good at. Try a bunch of shit, fail at things, that's part of it. Don't be afraid to fucking find out that you're not good at things. That's the only way you're gonna find out you're good at something. Try not to be a hermit. When I was at my best, making the most money, it was because I networked and I knew a lot of fucking people. So being a hermit doesn't make you a lot of money unless you got a one-off thing like goddamn Tesla turbine or some shit like that. If you're a genius, maybe. Yeah, if that's what you're in. If that's what you're into, you can make money doing a lot of different things. You just gotta do the research and learn as much as you can in that subject. Find something you're good at and fucking tackle it. Master it. And then if you like to do other things on the side, do that too. Depends how, the sad truth is 90% of people aren't that motivated to do much at all. So, especially after a certain age. You bust your ass from the time you're fucking 18 to 35, and life will go pretty easy for you. But if you fuck around and party and this and that and blow all your money, and I can't even say for sure in the next 20 years because everything's different from when I grew up. Anybody in their 40s or even 30s, I would say, everything's different now. I think the 60s, 70s, and 80s and 90s were one of a kinds that will never be back because of the scare tactics that all the politicians put in people's heads. Fucking scared of their shadows. Don't be scared, I guess, is the bottom line. Fuck. You don't know how to start learning how to get there? Nobody does. That's why you just gotta get out there and start working. Learn as much as you can in the next 4 years, and there's people in them schools probably that can help guide you, guidance counselors and shit. I don't trust none of them, but I'm sure there's some good ones out there. You got to find yourself a mentor in something you like, and half the battle is finding what you like. Especially at that age, fuck, I didn't know what I wanted to do until I was about 29. I know it. I just cut mine off and taped it to the wall and ran. Yeah, but them schools, man, I don't know if I trust any of them fuckers in them schools. They're all liberal cocksuckers too. They want you to get into some college and pay a bunch of money to keep their fucking family fed. That's all that is. Get you in a bunch of debt, get you in the system so you fucking stuck there for the rest of your life. As a young man, you got to find yourself someone willing to take you under their wing in a field that you want to do. Period. That'll get you there the best possible way. I'm amazed that there's not a lot of second and third generation businesses out there, because that's the best hope you got in this fucking lifetime. And if you don't got that, like I didn't have it, then it's a struggle and it's sheer willpower from there on out. Fuck no, if I could work like I used to work, I'd make more than most people. I'm part of the 1%. That's why I have what I have. Because I made fucking tens of thousands of dollars a month. But I busted my fucking ass doing it. And I didn't have a life. That's all I did was, if I wasn't doing bids, I was at the fucking store getting material supplies. And if I wasn't doing that, I was at home fucking eating and sleeping. That was my life. And then I had kids. And then the rest is history. And then my body said, no, there, you're done doing that, sir. And I was always a small business. The highest I ever had was 4 or 5 people working for me, and that was too fucking much. Because then you got to make X amount of dollars just to cover the fucking cost of having laborers. It's just not worth it. I make more money just as a one-man crew than I ever did. Anyway, guys, I think my phone's about to die, so I'm gonna go sit in my fucking retard chair and be retarded. Knuckles, you ain't put out nothing new in a while. What the fuck's up with you? You don't put any of your lives on, hey? Yeah. Well, I'll be looking for some of them. See you later, guys. Have a good one.